The United States consumes 25% of the world's apparel, and its demand is growing. Traditionally, Asia has been a major source of US textiles and apparel imports. But as Asia becomes more expensive, the US is increasingly looking to Africa. The main reason, importers in the US can save up to 35% under the African Growth and Opportunity Act, or AGOA for short. By virtue of not having to pay import duties, this is a massive incentive for US importers and a major opportunity for African suppliers. At the same time, the higher duties that non-AGOA countries must pay make the sector susceptible to fraud, smuggling, undervaluation, and inaccurate descriptions of goods and misuse of trade preference programs. As a result, textiles and apparel are a priority issue for United States Customs and Border Protection, which must enforce regulations and conduct on-site inspections to verify compliance with programs like AGOA. Therefore, it's essential for you to ensure that you adhere to all rules and meet all requirements in terms of documentation, labeling, and eligibility. Specific rules for textiles and apparel can be found in Chapter 98 of the Harmonized Tariff Schedule. You'll also find more detail and guidance in the AGOA Export User Manual. Among the most important rules, every shipment must have a textile certificate of origin issued by the origin country's revenue authority. Angola, Botswana, Eswatini, Lesotho, Malawi, Mozambique, Namibia, and Zambia are categorized as less developed beneficiary countries. They are therefore eligible for the third country fabric rule, which allows them to benefit from AGOA for some products even if fabric is imported from a non-eligible country. Additionally, your invoice must state the proper classification and correct item number of goods, according to the Harmonized Tariff Schedule. It must also have the appropriate and complete AGOA visa stamp on the front, and each category in the shipment must have a separate stamp. Textile and apparel products also need to have labels indicating the fiber content and care instructions. You'll find helpful links to labeling information in the AGOA Export User Manual. Following these rules and regulations will go a long way to helping you successfully export your textiles and apparel to a large and enthusiastic United States market.
I export about 50 to 60% of my business to the USA. It's definitely a growing market. Because Champal is a leather product and we use exotic skins, we need to actually have certain documentation in place in order to export to the USA. A certain percentage of your product needs to be sourced and manufactured locally, and it needs to go directly to the USA. I don't think I'd be exporting as much as I do without the AGOA duty-free benefits. It makes our product more affordable to the USA buyer, and Champal is more competitive in that market.